training is complete.
The high risk of crashing has been noted. Use your brakes, use your brakes! Oh no, I can't watch. Oh, why is he piling in? Oh, no! Why are they crashing still? Oh!
The rain has fallen.
And now it's time for my very first cyclocross race. Let the giant see the mud.
It's been a few weeks since I embarked on my cyclocross journey and tried to upgrade my skills thanks to the help of Amy Perryman, all-round legend and cyclocross guru. I've never really tried the discipline before, and if you did miss the video which details my attempt at trying to get up to speed in terms of cyclocross training, do check that out on the channel now. I'd like to say that it went well.
Keep running, keep running, keep running. Since then, I have been avidly watching the cyclocross season get underway on GCN+. Quick reminder, if you haven't already, do head over there and check out all the racing, because it is flipping amazing to watch. Although, I have realised how mental actually racing cyclocross is going to be.
I've also been practicing a fair bit, mostly in this wooded area near to my house with a few kind of trails, a few jumps as well. I normally find it quite nerve-wracking riding my bike here. So I've decided to take the old cyclocross rig, the setup, just keep doing some laps and practice the skills. Oh God, it looks bigger from here. Oh God, no! I think it's been going well. I think my skills have improved compared to what you might have seen from my previous attempts on GCN. It's all about getting that confidence. Strangely addictive too. I see where the draw is with cyclocross, because it's more about the skills as the fitness. It's like 50-50 and you get really addicted trying to improve yourself. So I'm having a lot of fun doing it. Bit more work to do though, as you can probably see, or maybe hear from the shrieking. Oh my God, oh my God, oh my God, woo-hoo!
I think I'm in good shape, but either way, it's time to line up on the start line and put myself in my very first cyclocross race. I've come here to Netham Park in Bristol, south of England, local course, local race. It's time to see how I'll get on. I've got about an hour of racing ahead of me. In fact, my race starts in about 30 minutes, so in a second I need to go up and do my last preparations. I've been watching some of the other races out on the course, and it's getting me super excited because it looks so much fun. It's essentially like doing a road race, which is what I'm used to, but on a really tight, muddy course. And I've done the training. I've never done a cyclocross race. I've never been in a bunch on such a tight circuit like this. So I really am going into the dark here, which is what's making me excited, but also making me nervous. And because this is a race, I always like to have a goal. My goal today, top 10. That seems a bit of a silly goal, but either way, I'm going for it. No backing out now, sun's shining. I'm into my very first cyclocross race. I'm trying to get a good warm up in. It's always something I tend to neglect, but I think the start here is going to be crucial. Very few passing places. So I think if you can get a good start, rely on a sprint, get to the front, try and hold it. That's the game plan. Problem is my sprint is crap. So I've managed to do one lap. I'm going to take you through the course in a second, but I've kind of pinpointed the hardest corner of the course. This U-turn from kind of a downhill into a bit of muddy, slippery stuff. I've been heckled already by the crowd, who apparently is saying I'm going too wide into the tape. Oh Christ. For you at home, I'm going to describe the course. I'm splitting it up into kind of 3 sections. So you start just over there in front of me, staying out on this kind of big parkland, and then you go into the woods. So I think when you're in the parkland, quite fast, quite straight, relatively dry today, so speeds will be high. Suits me if I'm honest. The woods, not my strength. Lots of single tracky bits, weaving in and out, lots of routes. Come out of the woods, get onto another fast straight bit to where we start, which is back there at the far end of the park, and then it's this kind of twisty section behind me, the final third of the course. Super twisty, back on itself. You can see the race really quite far ahead of you due to that nature of the course. then you're straight into the finish. Hour of racing, fastest one round this course gets the win. Okay, I'm on the start line. I think I'm about 10 lines back. Basically, I'm at the back. So, a bit of work to do, but nerves are pumping, I'm excited. Don't know how we're all going to fit on this tiny little course, this little mud track in the grass.
Right, the start's been pretty blistering. I can see the front of the race.
Starting at the back, my position getting going left me on the back foot from the get-go, but I was determined to give it my best attempt at making it to the front of the race, and immediately set about trying to get into that top 10 position. With the race still together, it felt like I'd been essentially landed into a criterium on mud. It was absolute chaos, and I was loving it. Although did have a few close calls in the melee. If it wasn't because of Amy, I'd have been last wheel, no way. Just those simple basic tips really helped a lot. As the race progressed, I was just hanging on to the race. I could see the front group of about 10 riders, and I'd set myself that goal of being top 10. And I was doing all I could to try and hang on in there and keep them in my sights. So I was just pushing myself so hard to stay in contention. I was surprising myself in a way, because I'm just not that great when it gets off-road. So I was pushing and pushing and pushing, really just trying to take every little bit of risk I could, push on every bit of straight that I could. And there was this one corner which was just annoying me so much. And I pushed a bit too hard, straight down in the mud, just straight down.
Oh. I've just catching the other back helpline.
I was down in an instant. The course had been gradually getting muddier as the race progressed, and I'd run out of luck. But things weren't over yet. The good thing about cyclocross is that the landings are soft. I'd lost momentum and position, but I had to jump up and keep on pushing if I wanted to try and nail that top 10 place.
Oh, just trying to keep going. Come on, Greta. Grass going out my shoe. Absolutely breathing out my arse. Been trying to talk. I
thought 1 hour wouldn't be that long, but 30 minutes in, I was absolutely shattered.
So I'm halfway through, 30 minutes in. Bit of an update, started well, got so close to the front group. I was just pushing too much. Crashed, lost time, I just lost my rhythm, it's throwing me out. So now I'm just trying to find it again, keep going. I reckon top 20 at the moment.
The thing is with a cyclocross course, I've come to realise is that it changes as the race progresses. So because all those wheel tracks are moving through the mud, moving through the grass, it gets progressively slippier, and that's something I didn't really take into account. So whilst I was saying to myself, saying Amy's mantra of green is good, trying to stay on the grass, keep my grip, by the end of the race the grass had kind of run out and I was just stuck on the mud, and from there on in it was really just slipping and sliding with my bike. I was glad to hear the bell ring for one final lap. It was time for one final effort to push to the finish line. Gosh. That was absolute mayhem, absolute bedlam. I was in the hurt locker from the gun. So close to that front group, I was just hanging in there. And it was like this close, I was just making up ground, and then I just got arrogant and cocky. Absolutely slapped off, hit the deck. All good, but covered in mud. It's all part of it. Lost my rhythm though. Got back on, and then I was just chasing, trying to just get back into the swing of it. It took a while. I think I came good at the end there. So brutal cyclocross. All the lessons I learned from Amy though really helped. I was just being like, green is good the whole time. Making sure I was nailing the corners right, knowing where and when to push. Without that, I would not have been able to take that lap as confidently as I did. Just need to get my breath back now. Find some water. I'm not sure I'm a fan of taking bottle cages off cyclocross bikes. Putting those on next time. Figure out where I finished. It's better than I thought I was. Better than I thought I could finish. Oh my goodness. But where would I finish? So results are in. I've got changed, I've warmed up, I've had a bit of water, which I was gasping for. And I know where I finished in my first cyclocross race. I said my aim would be a top 10. I was close, really close. In the end, 18th, which I'm really happy with. I'm proper happy with that. I didn't think I'd be finishing further than mid-pack. At the start, when I could just see the front of the race, I was getting quite confident. Obviously the crash undid me a bit. That's all part of it. It was a lot of fun. I learned heaps. And I really enjoyed my first cyclocross race. These events are awesome. There's loads of them everywhere, loads of local races that you can jump on, pretty much any bike you got. Give it a go. You won't regret it. Your lungs and your muscles might regret it, but your smiles won't. I'm definitely gonna give another one a go. Big thanks to everyone here for having me and for racing along. It was a lot of fun. I hope you enjoyed watching this video. If you did, please give this video a big thumbs up and let me know down in the comment section below what I should take on next in the world of cyclocross. I'm not done yet. I want to keep on going. The giant isn't finished yet. Thanks for watching, everyone. See you in the next video.